Today we're servicing the Waldon 5000. This is pretty much the same thing as the newer ones, maybe a few small differences. This one has the German-made diesel Dutz engine, air-cooled. Today we're servicing the hydraulic cylinders. I'll kind of show you a brief way of how to take them off. First, you'll put your safety lockout bolts in. I don't have the exact size. I got it stuck in here, and then I put a nut in on the other side. You can see that. It's right there. And then the other one's up there. That one's kind of pressed in, hammered it in. So this is acting as a secondary if the other one fails. There's no way this can break that bolt. That bolt's 1/2 inch at least. Next we'll be lubricating these bolts. This is a bolt with a nut on the bottom. I'll lubricate it, torch it a little bit at the bottom. It's pretty rusty. And we'll take this part out. We'll take this part out. And then we'll try to get this pin out that holds this in. We'll check it for wear. It looks pretty good. There's not much wobble in it. We'll also be lubricating and disconnecting these hydraulic hoses. Make sure to release the hydraulic pressure in it. It will be this one. This operates the loader arms. So just hold it down. Now it's fully relying on this. That way there's no pressure in the hydraulic lines when we try to take it off. And I'll tell you what sizes you need in a minute once I start on it. That's pretty much it for now. Pretty simple process. Alright guys, I'll show you some of the action. This is my worker Oscar. He's taking these off using a 13mm and a 1/2 inch. 13's on top just to hold the bolt from coming loose. Then over here he got that one off. I'll show you guys how I heated it up. And let me tell you this, after torching them, they came right off. I mean, you would be shocked they stayed on here all these years. How easy it was. It's always good to use heat, especially in cold weather. Just be careful with the hydraulic fluid because it can be flammable. I also kind of got around in here too in case it's seized up. Do be careful with your paint job, you can ruin it. I'm going to repaint this one in the future, so I really don't care. You know, it's almost 55, 60-year-old paint job, so I mean, it's seen worse than this. Alright. This one broke free after I torched it a bit. So we'll torch this one a little. And do be careful, I do have 2 extinguishers with me in my van, just in case it catches on fire. So I'm not worried at all if it does. But, you know, it can be very dangerous if you're not prepared for it. Alright. Now this is the type of wrench you'll need. I'm just using simple Harbor Freight tools. Just slide it in on the skinny part. Wiggle it on. And this one came right off. I mean, I broke this off. I could have broke it off while holding the camera. Sometimes these things are on crazy good. Like I had a Ford Power Master. I'd use a breaker bar to take this thing off. And as long as you do it the right way, you know, have a wrench here, pull in the opposite way, you won't break anything. But just to let you know. Alright guys, I'm going to show you real quick how to break the gland loose. It's best to do this when it's on the machine. You could technically even rebuild this on the machine, but I'm going to take them off and bring them to my house. So this is a $30 Harbor Freight pipe wrench, and I broke the other one loose pretty easy. We'll see how this one goes. You want to see the direction of the teeth. These are angled, so these are pointing up. So you want the force to be going down. So you'll be wanting to turn like this. So pretty tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. but we'll see if I'm saying it correctly. Oh wow! So this one is loose. So this one came off easy. Some of these you'll need a giant pipe, so be prepared. They do not usually come off this easy. That's not a good sign. Or these are fresh from the past owner. He tried rebuilding them and he didn't do it correctly. So these will screw off. This is called your gland. Just like that. And then you'll be able to take your chrome out. I think it comes out this way. I forget how to do it. I'll have to YouTube it myself. But it is easy. It's been a few years since I've done it. But anyways, he's going to go in and take the rest of the bolts out on the other side. And we'll pop these pins out, get these things out of the way, and take it home. Alright guys, so I'm breaking the lines loose. It is a 7/8. Mine came off very easy. I don't have the correct size of the, I think it's called a C, I don't know. One of you guys comment it for the other people. I know exactly what it is. I've used it for years. I'm just so tired. I can't remember. Anyways, we're going to clean all this off. Perfect. Got the lines disconnected. Since the hydraulic reservoir is lower than this, you don't have to worry about all the fluid pouring out. So we're going to disconnect these, get all these. Also knock your pin out. You just go in just like that. You can use I use a 1/2 inch extension and a 4-pound hammer. Knocked them right in. I would heat it up a bit, that way you get that grease liquid so it moves around better. Other than that, it's pretty much it for taking them off. Just make sure these are secure.